Got Diana in the building with me. Where were you at? Like, what were you going through? What were you struggling with? Was like, what was on the table?
I just felt so stuck. My whole life, I've been very proud of the fact that every time there's something that I want, whether it's moving to a new stage, switching my career path, I will set my goal and then go get it. But after like several years of not being happy with my job, I felt really lost because I couldn't figure out what is it that I want, like that goal or target. And I couldn't tell if it's something wrong with me or my job or something else. So I felt really stuck, lost, and directionless.
Mm.
And it got to a point where I couldn't take it anymore. Something has to change, but I don't know what it is. And that's what made me feel like, let me explore like what's out there. And somehow I just found you. And then through talking with you, you helped me realize that the root cause of that feeling is a lack of confidence in myself.
What would you say are some of the things that made a big difference for you, or are the things that we started implementing?
I would say the two biggest things that helped through this program was one, the like a very structured process and guidance from you, and two is the community. For the structured process and guidance, what I found was because you organized the program going from the outermost layer of our bodies all the way to the deepest, and because all of them are so connected, there's some things that you really can't work on until later.
Mhm.
And they're the basics that you have to work on first in the beginning. And so because you have this structured program, I was able to know exactly what to do and not feel overwhelmed
Mhm.
and actually be very effective, because
Mhm.
you can't find your goal and passions in life if you haven't worked on all the earlier steps.
Right.
A lot of the problems that I found with reading self-help books is telling me all these other things, but I haven't addressed the barriers that prevent me from identifying that first. Second, for the community, this I was very surprised actually. When I first enrolled, I didn't realize I'm not getting one-on-one. And then I was like, what? but but after experiencing, I realized it makes such a big difference and is so important to have this community of people that's just, we're all doing the same work together. We're all supporting each other. One person's realization helps everybody else realize new things. And we're just all learning and growing together. And that expedites your learning because you're doing it with others rather than yourself.
So you're basically already touching on some of the changes and growth and transformations that you've already started to see. Can you expand on some of the other results that you have seen?
I feel much more at ease, much more peaceful in my life. Like before, I would get very anxious, like where's that next step, my next milestone, or I need to keep moving along this path,
Yeah.
whatever the path is. And I also didn't know what the path was, so that caused more stress. And but now, because I feel, even though I have certain goals, I can feel fulfilled and happy because I'm living intentionally day to day. It's much easier for me now to just feel okay and accept where I am right now,
Yeah.
but trust that I will get to wherever I want to go in the future too.
This is why I say peace of mind is the new success. Diana, what would you say to the folks that are maybe on the fence or not really sure if they want to do this work or want to take this leap or afraid of making the investment, the commitment? There's so many things that come up when you're about to take a leap on yourself. What would you say to those folks?
When I spoke to Lillian, even just through the text messages, I could feel the love that you have for me and all their clients. Trust the feelings you have and don't spend that long in the negative feelings, because the more that you're thinking about, oh my gosh, this is a scary choice, it's a big investment, all these things, then it's going to be harder to make an action.
I love that. Yes, that is definitely spoken from someone who has experienced not only the overthinking part, but also just the magic of what happens when you just take the leap. Thank you so much for taking the time, Diana, to bless us on the camera today. I'm going to wrap this up for us.